Welcome to the Inspiration Nation series. You'll hear from industry leaders and learn about what inspires them, what actions they're taking in regards to COVID-19, and they'll share some insider secrets regarding their industry and let you know how you can take advantage of them. I'm your host, Taylor Quinn, CEO of Filmspire. Let's get started. Hi everyone, I want to welcome Brian Daly, founder and advisor of STEP-Reflect, to the show. Brian, thanks for being here.
Hey Taylor, great to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely. So Brian, let's just jump right in. The first thing we want to know is what's made you smile or kind of laugh recently? We think humor and happiness is really important on the show. So I think you mentioned an old picture or drawing to me. Can you tell me about that?
Sure. In my old office, I had literally one entire wall dedicated to my kids and my kids' artwork. And one of them is a drawing from my oldest son. The assignment from when he was in first grade was to draw a picture of a day at work for your dad. And he's, with quite the vivid imagination, drew a picture of me on a tractor near a farm. And a part of that's appropriate because I did run a landscape business at the time, but that's about where it stops. But yeah, each time I look at it, given that he doesn't fancy himself as an artist, whenever I do look at it, it does make me chuckle.
I love that. That's great. So Brian, we want to know a little bit about yourself. So tell us, who are you? What is STEP-Reflect? And how have you had to pivot your business because of COVID-19?
Yeah, I'm a lifelong entrepreneur. I've started and run and then sold several businesses. And what STEP is my consulting practice. It's a consulting practice where I'm an advisor to CEOs and leadership teams and helping them run their businesses more successfully. And like many of us, I've had to do things entirely differently as a result of the pandemic. From there further, I've had to adjust the way I think and the way I advise my clients in order to help them stay out ahead of their own businesses and the changes that they're experiencing in a wide variety of industries.
So Brian, a big part of this show is really teaching people and educating people and revealing industry secrets. So what's something you could kind of tell us today and really inform us and educate us on that most people really don't know about?
You know, I think why it wouldn't be an industry secret, it is one area where I've been trying to really improve as a leader and pay specific attention to, and that is my own sense of self-awareness in preparation for meetings or in preparation for a Zoom session. It's really pausing long enough to check in with yourself and to really see and assess who's showing up to that meeting, and is it the best me? Is it really going to be what my colleagues need or my client needs? Is it really going to serve the overall purpose of our time together? And if not, how then as a leader and how as a human do I shift and put myself in the right frame of mind in order to be the best?
That's a great insight. So Brian, maybe building off of that, what's something you can advise people to start doing right now, really taking action on? You're a coach, so what would you say people can start doing or should start trying to do for themselves right now?
I mean, I think there's an opportunity for all of us in the business world in this current day and age, and that is to literally just take more time to pause and to literally reflect on the day ahead or the meeting ahead and to better understand what is it that drives ourselves at an emotional level, and how is that impacting me personally? And then further, how does that then impact others, be it positive or negative?
So Brian, if people wanted to get in touch with you, how could they best do that?
You know, my website's a great place to start, step-reflect.com. And on that website will be my phone number and email, and you can reach out to me.
Awesome. I'm sure folks will be reaching out to you. So we are wrapping up the show here and coming to an end. And we want to know, do you have a favorite inspirational quote? And would you mind sharing that with us today?
Sure. I oftentimes think that leadership takes a tremendous amount of courage. And the quote I have is a quote I've known about for a while. I've researched it enough to know that it's widely attributed to Winston Churchill, but I think that is incorrect. But here's the quote. Nonetheless, it says, "Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen." And given our current day and age, the political environment, and everything else that's occurring in the world, I can't think of a quote that is more appropriate than that one.
Absolutely. Brian, thank you so much for being on the show. I'm sure our viewers will get a lot out of this today, so thank you for being here.
Taylor, my pleasure. I really appreciate you having me on.
All right, Brian, thank you. Take care.
All right, thank you, Taylor.
All right, bye. Thanks for watching. If you found any value in this video, please like it and consider sharing it. Filmspire is changing the game in video marketing, and I'd like to share how you can increase the time your customers spend on your website by 88%. If you'd like to learn more, contact me through this platform or visit my website at filmspirevideo.com.